What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a vlog video. It's been needed to throw up a quick update on things that have been going on. First off, I had finally gotten a new phone. My Google Pixel that I was using before has kind of started to crap out on me, and things weren't working that were supposed to work, and it was just giving me a huge problem. I just wanted to update everybody that the heat on the truck is now working. That'll be in a separate video that I'm putting together. But I figured, since I've got the phone, I could actually upload on mobile again instead of having to wait until I have time to actually edit the video on the actual computer. But basically, not a whole lot going on the truck, but I am going to do a quick overview of the truck, FAQ, and kind of a questions and answers deal. Haven't done one of those in a while, so I think it's kind of time for me to do. So like I said, the heat is finally working again, and so it is very nice to be able to defrost the truck and not worrying about driving in these negative temperatures in the super cold. Like, I did that for maybe 2 months, almost 3 months, and it was kind of getting brutal. So I am super glad to have the heat back. Today we are just kind of in some snowy weather. It was pretty weird. Last night we actually got some severe weather. It was pretty windy. We had some tornado warnings and stuff like that. So then we turned around today after being 55 degrees or so yesterday. Today it's snowing, and we've got a big chance of ice happening today. So for whatever reason, a lot of you guys ask, what does my interior look like? And basically I reply with, it's fairly stock. I mean, I haven't changed anything as far as like the seats go, the headliner goes. I've got the overheaded console here. I've got the mirror that tells you the directions. I don't get the temperature in my mirror, which is, I kind of wish I had the outside temperature, but I don't. I just have the compass. Basic gauge cluster. I do have an Escalade, an Escalade gauge cluster. I am going to be putting it in there as soon as I get the time. Just got a Pioneer head unit. The AC cluster's stock. I need to put my express van knobs on there, and just a white overlay on my headlight switch, and that about sums it up. I would like to get some sort of leather covering on the seats, possibly a black and white stitched one, as well as some kind of black and white stitched headliner. As every other OBS truck out there, my headliner's starting to kind of peel down and come down in the front, as well as kind of bubble up over here. I don't like any of that, and I finally found a upholstery guy, thanks to my dad, and should be getting some cool things going on in the interior hopefully soon, or at least by the springtime. But I'd like to get all those those ideas I have together. As far as like the FAQs and stuff go, I posted up a photo on my Instagram basically saying that I was going to do an FAQ video and I was going to take your question requests, and I surprisingly didn't get very many comments at all. I'm going to pop up on the screen what I did get and answer those as much as I can. I get a lot of repetitive questions over and over and over that I answer in pretty much every post that I make. I mean, guys, if you're sending me a message asking me where I got my grill, or what size my lift is, or what year the truck is, I say that every pretty much every post. The grill insert comes from Tin Dust Customs. The lift kit is a 6-inch Rough Country, and the truck is a 1997. But Trucks and Water asks me what engine would I like to swap into my truck, and that's a question that I've been thinking about a lot, especially recently, because the engine is getting old, it's getting up there, and I definitely need some more power for the truck, and I don't know really what I want to do. I know everybody out there is probably going to be like, LS swap it, because everybody's on that LS swap train. And while I do agree that it'd be cool to modernize the truck and put a modern engine in there and get a little bit better fuel economy with a little bit more power, I really enjoy the old classic 5.7 350. And part of me wants to have one, get one, build it up, cam it out, and install that into the truck, because I just like the fact that it has a 350. And I see a lot of 6.0 swaps, a lot of 5.3 swaps, And don't get me wrong, it's cool. I'm interested in doing it. It's definitely a possibility, but I don't know, guys. Like I really like a classic 350. I'm thinking if I could just do a 350, a built 350, and swap over to 410 gears, I probably might be within the range that I would like to be for a daily driven truck. Haven't made up my mind yet. And I know probably in the comments gonna get a lot of swap to 5.3, swap to 6.0, swap to a Cummins. I can tell you guys one thing that I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna swap it over to diesel. Diesels obviously make a lot of power, a lot of torque, a lot of easy power, but it's a lot easier and a lot quicker to swap over gas engine to gas engine than it is to go to a diesel. And you guys know this is my daily driver. I want to have a lot of downtime in the truck when I need to use it every single day. And a diesel swap is usually just not something that happens overnight. I know it can be done probably if you start in the evening and literally work overnight, but I don't know. I really don't want a diesel in this truck. I just want to keep it old school, keep it clean, keep it a gasoline engine, guys. That's what I want to do with it. So Trucks and Water's question about what I want to put in it, really I can't fully answer that at the moment because I'm pretty much stuck on the 5.3 or a built 350. So if you guys would like to comment down below what you would like to see in the truck or what you would do to the truck if it were yours, put a comment down below. Let me know, guys. Renegade K1500 asks if I plan to change rims. First of all, it's wheels. I can't stand rims. It's just my personal preference. And yeah, I'm gonna get a different set of Anthems. I'm going with the Instigators. I don't know what size yet. Obviously not going any smaller than 20 by 12. Could be 22 by 14, but I don't know yet. Brady98G71 asks, how much do I have in my truck? I'm assuming how much money do I have in the truck? And to be completely honest, that is one of my most hated questions of all time because, number one, I don't keep track, and I know most people don't keep track, but there are some people that do. But when your truck is 20 years old, I don't keep track of it. Honestly, if you really wanted to search the price of the lift, the price of the tires and the wheels, and kind of some of the accessories and stuff that I have in it, you could probably figure it out. I've definitely put several thousand into the truck, and that's just, I just don't go any further than that. So honestly, I have no idea how much money is in the truck, nor do I really want to know how much money is in the truck, to be quite honest with you. It's just a thing that I don't go around asking people, and I just don't like it when I get asked. And when people ask it to me in person, I'll tell them the same thing. Honestly, I have no idea, and I don't want to know because it's going to be an amount that you'll probably think to yourself that you shouldn't have put that in there. But honestly, I am not, at all regretful about putting the money into the truck because I built it to what I want pretty much. Now, as far as kind of an update for the rest of the truck, everything is pretty much the same. As far as like the wheels, they're still the 20 by 12 Anthem Commanders. The lift kit is still the 6-inch Rough Country lift kit. Mirrors are just stock painted mirrors. My window tint, as far as the side windows go, are just 25%. The windshield is 18%. The grill, I get a lot of questions about the grill, is just the GMC stock, aftermarket stock style grill with the tin dust insert, which is actually currently out of the grill right now. Headlights are another huge question. They are eBay housings, guys. Like, you buy these housings on eBay or Amazon, and the halos, you have to install them yourself. You can buy them pre-built by other people, but it's going to cost a small fortune as far as the pre-built headlights go. Usually around $300 to $500, which to me is just not worth it. The vinyl on the roof is just a black gloss vinyl. Rock lights are C4 off-road rock lights. Fender flares are Bushwhacker. extended fender flares. They're the only people that make them for the step side bed. And for those of you who say, you know, get rid of the step side bed and put on a fleet side, definitely do not want to. I enjoy the step side way too much. And what else we got? The brake lights, the tail lights are just the Top Gear Motorsports tail lights, the bar style. I have a separate video about those, which I will link down in the description. And the roll pan is just a steel step side roll pan. I will definitely like to upgrade that to a fiberglass one at some point, and mold it together, but we'll see. And then last but not least, the front end, the hood is from LMC Truck. You can find it on LMC. I'll drop a link down in the description, or I'll try to. And the front bumper is just a smooth stock front bumper painted white. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I covered exactly everything. Tried to go through that a little quick because it is really cold outside right now. And yeah, it's like 19 degrees, but I covered pretty much most of the basic stuff that people ask me on Instagram. And if you have any other questions, just drop them down in the comments. I will try my best to answer it to the best of my ability. And I have plenty of other videos about, you know, pretty much everything that I've done to the truck on the channel. So definitely go take a look at those videos. If you see something specific you want me to do a video on that I have not done a video on, definitely let me know, and I will try my best to get a video out there for whatever it is you want to see. But anyhow, that about wraps it up, guys. I appreciate you watching and subscribing. Throw a like on here if you enjoyed the video. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and get the latest updates on the truck. Follow my Instagram. It is going to be in the description down below. And with that being said, before it gets any colder, I am going to go back inside where it is warm. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys next time.